Welcome back to part 2 of this Shoreline run. I do apologize for the delay in the camera and audio. The issue's been resolved, so it should be back to normal for the next video. But thank you for watching, and let's finish this off. So you want to be careful when you're coming down behind the power plant. Over here, there's usually snipers. As far as player snipers, not scavs. I usually hug the fence because you can get right down, usually without being detected on either side, because you've got snipers that sit over here, and then on that hill over there you'll have snipers that sit up there as well. This way you can kind of come down, crouch down, if you need to get to quick cover. It's a pretty good spot here. Apparently I've got potato aim today. So unfortunately we don't have much more meds, but that's cool. We're gonna go for it anyways. Yeah, we're pretty good health. Let's just heal up this fracture. Now it used to be with this gas station that you could creep around this way and get inside. But you can't do that anymore. You used to be able to come through that door over there as well on the right, but you can't anymore. It will kill you instantly. All you do is run, jump over, take a little bit of fire damage. Now that doesn't seem to be common knowledge yet. So, also if you get pinned down by shots, this is kind of a good place to hide out as well, because there's no way anyone can get any shots on you. Because by the time they get into the fire here, they're going to start taking damage. The only thing you got to really worry about is when you come back here, sometimes there'll be guys up on this hill here that will sit and wait for you to loot. So really nothing extraordinary in here, but I have picked up the last wipe out of this crate here. I did pull a red rebel out of there once, so it is possible. Now, one thing that I do, it saves me on these magazines, which are very expensive, is I want that 50 round capacity in case I have to base tank someone down. So I usually keep 150 round in my gun, throw a cheap 30 round here, and then I keep another 50 round in my gamma, and I swap these out. I almost never even use this, but if I need to reload in a pinch, at least I'll have those 30 rounds available to me, and I'm not going to lose all my ammo if I die. So like I said, if you're going to go in this gas station, you got to make sure that you have a lot of meds, because you got to heal up twice. Once after you go in and once after you come out. You gotta be careful here. Up on that hill. Also over here are our prime sniping spots. There's usually a couple of scavs down here. This is another cheeky spot I like as well. If you start to come under fire, This really limits the angle. They can't get you from the hill. So you can, and if they come down the hill and try and push you from the beach, you're not immediately visible here. So you can usually get a shot off, a couple of shots off here before people even realize you're there. So, I mean, overall the loot isn't that great. I like to take the bushes here because then you can avoid being sniped from up on the hill there. And I mean, it's a pretty high traffic area. A lot of times you can catch guys. Yeah, see, I hear footsteps. It's going to be a scav on the road up there. Yep. So you can catch guys coming through these bushes. They're blind. And if they do kill you, you fall into the water and they can't take your gear. Which is a pretty good rat tactic. Or you can go around the backside as well. This body here tends to spawn good stuff as well. Not today. I'm pretty sure there's one more down there somewhere. Money there. Now you got to be careful if you're checking these computers because guys will sit on the rocks out there and snipe you. And I don't spend a lot of time in front of those windows. Gold chain, some money. This is a good angle too. You can see the beach pretty well. All the way up to the road. You can also catch guys coming down the hill here. This is another spot that you got to be careful. I've definitely gotten domed through there before. Well, these 3 filing cabinets are lootable as well. But there is a cash register right there. Be careful again with these rocks out here. So if we're going to make it to Road to Customs, if we're going to do the whole route, we got to go now. Usually about 10 minutes left. I like to make sure that I head out. Now I could check the pier boat here if I had something valuable and get out, which is right over here. The extraction is right there at the edge of that boat. But I never come up this road because it's almost certain death. Box here. Just take a minute, let our stamina regen. This is a pretty high traffic area through here as well. You'll catch guys sniping from this rock area. There's usually 2 or 3 on the road in the construction area. There's a couple of caches in there, one sort of right here where my laser is. And then there's one at this rock up here as well. Right here. Oh, I just heard somebody. Where is he? I think we got him. This is another extraction you can take. It's very hit or miss. And it looks like the road is lit up. That usually means it's open, but we're gonna head over to Road to Customs. Just real quick, down in the corner there are 2 caches, one by the water, one by the train. I actually like to be on the other side of the road usually, because you can avoid everyone coming from the extract. There's also the possibility of a couple more guys here on the right in the middle of the road, which we might have to take care of. There we go. Now you can just reverse that run if you spawn at Road to Customs or even down the road by the trains. You can just reverse that run and usually at minimum fill up. It may not be the best gear in the world. Sometimes you'll get lucky and find something really good, but it's at least a sort of a high survival rate. You'll also gain some XP, which will get you further along in the leveling process. It's also a good map to level skills like strength and endurance. So, I mean, 14 kills in a raid. So thank you for joining me. You can check out my other videos, and also I stream on Twitch 3 days a week, and that is twitch.tv/oldjohnnyp. Come by and join the conversation, and thank you again for watching the video. Cheers.